Well, good evening. Welcome to Rangers Radio on this last 16 tie, second leg. Rangers home to Slavia Prague. Join myself also on the show this evening. It's my mucker, Bridge. Evening, Bridge.
Oh, good evening to you, Oxter. And I hope you're happy today. I'm so looking forward to the game. Can I just say to all Rangers fans listening in all over the world, particularly here on Rangers Radio, welcome to Rangers Radio tonight. Welcome. Big match.
A big match. Well said, mate. It feels like a big match. Stomach tells me it's a big match, Bridge.
Mine too, pal. Mine too. It's going all over the place, you know.
Okay, I believe you got the team.
I've got the team here, pal.
Thank you.
And it's okay. McGregor, Patterson, Goldson, Balogun and Barisic, Davis, Kamara and Arfield, Kent, Aribo and Morelos. Substitutes McLaughlin, Bassey, Helander, Hadji, Itten, Zungu, Wright, Stewart, Roof, Simpson and King.
Just for the record, mate, just for the record, Port Bear, Southside, know nothing about football. Right again, Bridge.
again.
Couple of stookies. I don't think many people would have put that team right, would they?
Brilliant. Just brilliant.
I don't think many people would have got that, obviously. I think you and I agreed with you last week, gave Helander man of the match, mate.
I did indeed, yes. I thought he was just outstanding. I really did think he was outstanding. And in a way, I'm a bit upset because I still think the guy deserved his place, but, you know, you can't argue, you know.
And obviously he scored that rasper, didn't he? He scored a rasper.
He did indeed. From all of what? 1 foot, 2 feet? Something like that. But just marvellous. He's right on the place, and where a good centre forward would normally be.
Aye.
But you can't complain. I've got no complaints about the boy at all. Let him go and do it.
Have you recovered from seeing Alfie's goal yet in training?
I tell you what, you just because that was some training and some bit of training, some bit of skill, and all of a sudden it's whack. It must have travelled about 100 mile an hour, that ball. Unbelievable stuff. Just great.
It was some hit when it seemed to get faster.
Seemed like it did. It was as if it had taken a wee turn, a wee twist, or a wee lift, and then all of a sudden it came back down and put some pace on. Absolutely tremendous.
Yeah. The last time I seen something actually get quicker like that was when Rudy Bear went to the boothie.
Rudy Bear. That man loves his scran, that boy.
Hey, I'm quicker than that. Ox. That's a good team I've got tonight. I like it. Evening, Ox. Evening, Bridge, man. That's a good. I like the look of that team they've got tonight. I thought Balogun had come back in. I suspected that might happen purely because he's got that wee bit extra pace that Helander's not got. And that's not to say that it's not that I dislike Helander in any way. I just think it's horses for courses sometimes, Ox. You know, I think we saw last week how much pace they've actually got up front. I think maybe Balogun. I mean, Helander. I saw a stat the other day there. Helander's never lost a game when he's played for Rangers. You know, so
some stat, mate. Some stat.
Brilliant, isn't
it? Did Balogun play? He might have played at St Mirren. That's the only game he's lost, mate, since he's been with us.
Yeah. So the both of them are really good centre back socks, you know. So you could, it's just horses for courses. Maybe Steven Gerrard's, when I spoke to him the other day, when I suggested Balogun, he's maybe thought, maybe Rudy's got a point, but
when he was on the phone to me, he said, "Gee, that Rudy."
I had to borrow 50p for him for the Wi-Fi meter or that Wi-Fi last night. I was ready to chuck the iPad.
Oh, is that what your problem was it?
Yeah, with the Wi-Fi, aye. We've had a problem for the last few days, but it seems to be all right today. So, good team. I'm going to go for a 2-1 tonight. I think they possibly could score.
Mate, don't do that, mate. I don't know if I could handle that.
No.
I don't know if I could handle any of this. I feel genuinely nervous, Rudy.
I am, because I do think they're a really good side, Ox. Really good side. And I think it's going to be such a fantastic achievement if we can get through tonight and get into the last day. It's a brilliant achievement, not just for us, not just for Rangers, but for Scottish football as well, Ox. Let's be honest.
Oh, they'll all be cheering us on, mate.
I'm sure. I would imagine we'll get much thanks for it, you know what I mean? The points that we've gathered this season in Europe and stuff for them, but... Like, that's neither here nor there. Who cares, really? But in the grand scheme of things, that is a great achievement for Rangers if we can get into that last day tonight, Hawk. So, like yourself, mate. I'm a wee bit nervous, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Let's hear from you. Maybe not. Are you back with us, Bridge?
I am indeed, pal, yes.
Yeah.
Can I just say it? Can I just say it? Please call in on 0141 356 1972 and Oxter and all the boys will look after you. How's that?
No. If you
Fox,
phone in,
sorry, Fox.
If you phone in, please wait. Speak to someone, and then you'll be brought into you'll be phoned back and brought into the call. No point in just phoning in and hanging up anymore. Things have changed, Bridge boy.
They have indeed.
They have indeed. Put your dinner away. Right, Rudy.
Yep.
Yeah. What did we do here? Did we stick a twist?
Oh, I don't know. I've been thinking about this today. I was talking to my mate Scotty earlier about it as well. I think if we try to sit back and absorb the pressure they'll probably put us under, I don't know if that's the wrong. I think that's the wrong tactic, Ox. Don't get me wrong. I don't think we go hell for leather. We don't have to at the moment. You know the way it stands just now.
Can this team play any other way?
Apparently, no. I was listening to a podcast earlier on this afternoon, and one of the guys on the podcast was one of their supporters. He does a podcast for the Slavia Prague supporters, and he was saying this tends to be how they play. What he was a wee bit surprised about, he said last Thursday night, was that they were at it. Slavia Prague were at it right for the very first sort of 20 minutes of the game. He didn't expect that, but he suspected that they thought Rangers having the results that they've had away from home in Europe, he suspected that the coaching staff at Slavia tried to put Rangers under pressure right away, you know.
It did work. They got their tactics right. We never kept the ball well. So let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show. It's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Carry on, Rudy. Carry on.
So just to go back to your point there, Ox, about this Slavia Prague team, can they play any differently? I don't really think they can, because it's pretty much what...
Can we play?
Sorry. No, I think we're better if we're on the front foot, Ox, in all honesty. You know, I think when we try to play a sort of more tactical game and try to sit back a wee bit and absorb pressure, and don't get me wrong, you know, we've had all these clean sheets this season, so that would suggest that we can. I think this is a different level to anything we face in Scotland, though, Oxford, domestically. Mm-hmm. That's the problem. They have some really good players. The way they moved the ball for the first 20 minutes, half an hour last week was, I thought, really impressive. And their diagonal passing, their full-backs were more interested in, you know, being high up the park and pushing our full-backs back. And it worked for 25 minutes, half an hour as well, you know, so...
All right, okay.
Sorry.
I think we've been joined by Stephen, I think, is it not? You're right with us. They've got some decent players, really, well drilled, well coached, well organised. But we're a good side as well, mate.
Yeah, it's going to be two good sides who've got an opportunity, Ox, to go through into the last eight, which I said just a couple of minutes ago. There's just a fantastic achievement for us, and I'm sure they'll think that as well, you know.
We've been joined by Stephen. Evening, Stephen.
Good evening, guys. How are you doing?
All right,
Stephen.
I'm good. I just want to put it out there. I think tonight's going to be a very, very hard game for us tonight, eh?
Aye, I get that.
They showed us last week how they can play football and that. But I think we did tire them out a bit after we came out in the second half. We were made ourselves. But see, tonight I think we need to come out all guns blazing and get everything going for the start. No hanging about. Just get in there, get the job done, and then get out. You know what I mean? Get into tomorrow's draw. I'm just wondering what you are thinking about that. Especially the Bridge.
I get it, mate, but I think this is a real tie.
It's a real tie. Well, there's no worries about that. It's a real tie. This is probably one of the toughest games we've had this season. But I think we need to go and do it.
I hope so, mate. Rudy, I don't think they're maybe Benfica's class, this team, Rudy, but they're a good side.
Very. I think they're. I don't know. I kind of got the impression that they're a bit more athletic than Benfica. Benfica, technique-wise, are certainly a better team, better players. But this lot are athletic. That was the thing that impressed me about them. And I know they tired a wee bit as the game went on, got into the second half, sort of maybe halfway through the second half. They looked like, their game was run. But they put a hell of an amount of energy into that sort of first half as well, Ox. They really did. So maybe not as technically good as Benfica. They have a wee sprinkling of real talent in their team, and they work very hard and very, very organised, Ox. Very organised. So, yeah.
Is it okay if I come back in here, guys?
Aye, on you go, Stephen.
As you're saying, these guys are athletic, but they're not technically gifted, as you're saying, with Benfica and that, right? But they're athletic. And it's not about technique nowadays, it's about how fit you are. But Rangers are a fitter team. Rangers are a fitter team.
I think they're a real side, mate. I think they've got
they are. Aye. They're a big team. I mean, they're from Eastern Europe, you know what I mean? They don't grow them small there. I mean, so they're all big people and that. But I think if we put a stamp on it in the first minute to the last minute, we'll win this game.
Mate.
It's going to be a tough one.
Who's going to get the goals?
We'll win it.
Who's going to get the goals, mate?
Hopefully Morelos gets a goal. And I don't care who else scores. As long as we get 2 goals, 2 for us, and then for them.
Oh, I'll take that.
2-0 Rangers.
I'll take that. You take that, Rudy?
Absolutely. I'd take that right now, Ox, 100%.
Yeah.
Can I have that in my hand right now, please? Thank you very much.
That's the bridge.
That's the
me,
bridge.
bud. That's me.
We worked for the bridge then.
Go on, pal. Are you happy what's going to happen tonight?
I can't be happy until it happens. So,
well, I mean, are you happy with what you think's going to happen? You think we're going to win?
I think Rangers will win 2-0.
2-0, okay. Well, I'm going for a 1-0. I'm a bit ultra careful,
He's boring. That's what he means.
My wife said I'm very boring. So
last day is the main thing.
Yeah,
well, that's
right.
a big thing. That's a big thing.
Right, Stephen, thanks very much, mate. We'll get
thank you very much for taking my call. It's great to speak to you again.
All right.
Speak to you soon, eh? Thank you. Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate.
Bye-bye.
Before I bring George E.K. in, I seen his house in the papers today. Before I bring George in, I just want to say a big shout-out to Utrecht Loyal. They're going to be setting up to watch the game, but before that, they're listening to Rangers Radio.
Fantastic.
All the best to everybody. Utrecht Loyal. Brilliant, eh?
Brilliant.
Evening, Georgie boy.
Evening, gentlemen.
Evening, George.
Feeling a bit nervous, man, but you know something? The nerves have went away a wee bit, because I think if we came out the traps tonight and get a goal within the first 15 minutes, it means they've got to open up before the kitchen sink is, and it's going to leave spaces. And I'm telling you, if that happens, I think we'll win 3-0.
Oh, George, I love it. George, what was the chances of your house being number 55?
I'm not in a house, mate. I'm in a flat.
All right. Did you not see that picture for you, Kerry?
Aye, I know what it is. I think it's the Westwood.
All right. I did laugh.
No, I laughed when I seen it myself. I thought, that's a bumper, by the way. You know what I mean? You know what the council like up here? I mean, I'll get my big Rangers flag flying outside, man, and you could see the council van sitting outside us like that. We know what the majority of them are all rat catchers, not talking about it. Was like that. They'll be reporting me for that, you know what I mean? It's true, by the way, it's true. I used to cut the grass years ago with the parts department, and we worked seasonal, right? And I was working like Trojan, mate, and this guy was walking about doing nothing, crucifix on all the rest of it. No,
George, no.
I never get kept on. He did, he never done it. Says it all, mate.
George cut the grass. Oh dear. Right, okay. You happy with the team, George?
I'm very happy with the team.
All right.
I'm
going to get Bridgman to give us the team again.
Here we go. It's McGregor, Patterson, Goldson, Balogun, Barisic, Davis, Kamara, Arfield, Kent, Aribo, Morelos. McLaughlin, with substitutes. McLaughlin, Bassey, Helander, Hadji, Itten, Zungu, Wright, Stewart and Ruth, Simpson and King.
All right, George, believe it or not, give your thoughts and then I'm going to have to boot you because we're absolutely
I'll tell you
mocked
something. You know something? I thought Hollander was in. I'd rather Hollander was in. I think he's a better player. I mean, at the end of the day, man, I'm still going for it. And I'll need to go because I've got baked potatoes and that in the oven, so I need to go.
You watched them. Have you turned it on? You turned the oven on?
Aye. I better go because I'll end up torturing them.
They're not out of date, George, by any chance, are they?
No, they're in the freezer. They're bang on, mate.
Right, see you,
Breaded
George.
mushrooms, right, and all, man. They sound good enough.
Oh, lovely.
See you after the show. After the
No
game.
bother, mate. Come on, the Teddy Bears. Let's go.
We've been joined by Andy for Leeds, and I believe Port Bear's sneaking about, but he's in it up. Take Andy first.
Good evening, guys. Not too bad, actually. Kind of calm, kind of nervous. It's a weird feeling right enough. But
You've been singing that Ryan Jack song.
Oh, I've got it right. Hey, listen. Hey, believe it or not, it's top of my playlist. I had it down within half an hour.
Well done, pal. Well done.
Right, you see what I want us to do tonight, right enough. I know we've got to be a bit cautious, but I don't want us to look at them. I just want us to go for the throat and see what comes out of this, and really get throw them totally out the stride, kind of thing. Like, let's surprise with Balogun, but nothing surprises really when you look at it. He always throws a spanner in there. I thought we'd got the team there. I thought what we said the other night would be the team, like just swapping AJ for Arfield right enough, but. That's Steven Gerrard for you, isn't it, right enough? But I think if we can set about them, throw them out the stride, knock them, get the early goal, then they've got to come out like the guy said earlier on there, and set about them, hopefully get the result. I've got a funny feeling though it's going to go to extra time.
Oh, Bridgeman, need to get a doctor out for him. Goes to extra time. I will see.
Did it for Andy?
Oh, for you.
Oh, for me? Sorry, pal.
Don't worry about for me, right? I'll just give me an extra half an hour to drink another bottle of vodka. I'll be okay, me.
Oh, God almighty.
I don't know if the old ticker could take the extra time, Andy, to be honest.
I'll be 3-1 for the Rangers in extra time. That's what I think's going on.
Here, mate. Listen, Andy, I'm going to kick you into touch. No, being rude 3-1, and we'll catch you after the game, mate. We'll get loads lining up to
no problem, pal. No problem. Right, I'll catch you later. Bye-bye now.
Cheers. We'll be joined by Port Bear.
How we doing, boys?
What do you know about football, eh? We weren't even close to getting that team right.
Right, Port.
Right, we did, mate.
I'm good.
Tell us your thoughts, mate.
Tonight. So, Abel, I can understand why he's went for Balogun, maybe for a bit more movement, because I think their wide players are very, very dangerous. I think obviously Balogun brings a lot more movement, a bit more pace on that back line, which we know they have. Aribo, that one further forward. I think that was Arfield in for extra cover as well. I think it makes sense at home, mate. I really do. But I still think my boy Hadji will have a say. I have to agree with Andy. I think it'll be a extra time and possibly penalties, mate. I really do. I think this is so tight. It's perfectly poised, Oxshire. This game is perfectly poised. Two teams that love to play football and love to attack.
Extra time. Rudy will need to order a pizza for his extra time.
It's on order.
What are you going for? What one are you going for?
Spicy meat feast all the time.
Oh, I love it, pal. I love it.
Spicy meat feast.
I tell you what, I'd rather keep you for a week than a fortnight, Rudy.
You might be right, mate.
My mother used to say that to me. I dare say everybody's mother said that to me.
I'd rather keep your picture.
That's like that. Have your 40.
Port, I would have preferred to see Orlando. I know that Balogun's got that bit more pace, that we all know that, but he's a more natural defender, and I think he's better in both boxes. But what do I know?
No, I agree with you, Oxshire, because the big man's not put a foot wrong. Unless we don't know, maybe he's carrying a niggle.
He shouldn't be on the bench then, should he? Because there's another centre half there, isn't there? But you never know. You never know. But it looks as if he's brought him in for his movement. You're right.
His movement. That's what I think. I can think one, mate. Definitely.
Aye.
I'm beginning to think we're going to play defensive tonight to hold them out.
No,
that's what I think they'll do.
If you were heading back, you were sitting deep. You wouldn't play. You would play Hollander rather than Balogun. You know,
Balogun's got the pace, and I don't think they need the pace going forward. They need his pace for defending.
Aye, but that's what I mean, because then we'd be pushing up. He's the man that covers the space behind.
I just see it slightly different. That's all, pal. That's only. We'll see what happens. I'm probably wrong because I've been wrong many, many, many times. I've never beat this guy for selecting the team yet. So, Gerrard.
I think it's ridiculous. Southside's been on the show for nearly a year and he's got the team right once. You know what I mean? You think he'd get up, wouldn't you?
So where do we see Yorkshire? Where do we see the game won and lost today? Where's this battle going for won and lost?
All good games. If we get control of the midfield, Davis, Arfield and Kamara, we win the game. Anyway, we've been joined by Dave from Edinburgh. Evening, Dave.
Hi, guys. All
Hi,
right,
Dave.
Bridgeman.
How's it going, Dave?
All right, mate. Oxter, and who else is it?
Sorry. Dave, the game starts in 5 minutes. Just say
all right, okay. No, that's the team I would have went with. By yourselves, I would have probably pumped for Hollander and all. I just think he's a better defender, positional wise, better in both boxes as well. Oxter, I agree with you there. But I'm quite happy with that team. I mean, Balogun, maybe with his pace, maybe see something with him, maybe somebody quite pacey, I don't know. But the nerves are starting to build. But I think a 3-2, like I said in the first game, I thought it'd be a draw, but I think 3-2 the night to Rangers. Can you see us keeping a clean sheet? There will be goals. But I think Bridgeman, we're not going to play defensively. It's no in Gerrard's DNA, mate. It's going to be goals tonight. 3-2, I reckon, 3-2 to Rangers. The odd goal.
My nerves are going, wait a minute, they go get some fingernails. They get some fingernails, Bridgeman.
Aye. Well, that's why I'm talking fast. The nerves are starting to go up. They'll be jumping at 5-2, 10-2. Don't worry about that.
All right, 3-2. That's pretty bold, Portbera.
It's a very bold score, mate. I'm only going what I seen in the first half, mate. That team showed me in the first half they can play. And then tonight, we've got the away goal. They need to attack. But I don't think they were all gun-ho at the very start. I think they realised, you mentioned this, Oxford, they were blown after 60 minutes. They came out thinking they could try and blow us away in, the first half. They only managed to get one goal. They could have scored a few more, but they didn't.
So we
went on the second half. Yeah. We were on the second
half. All right,
half.
Dave, last word to Dave, before we bring in a few other callers. Dave, give us a shout before you get the hook.
I just think they'll play a wee bit more cagey, but I just can't see us keeping a clean sheet because they've got to score, so they'll have to go for it as well. But I think they'll start off cagey. They'll feel us out a bit, go a gung-ho attack like the first game. But yeah, I think there'll be, as I say, I think there'll be goals in it.
One more answer. Are you looking forward to it?
I'm massively looking forward to it. I'm nervous, but I'm massively looking forward to it.
Right, we'll see you after the game, brother, all right?
Okay, cheers, Oxter. Have a good night, lad.
We'll be joined by Alex from Wishaw. Evening, Alex.
Good evening, Oxter, Bridgeman, Port Bear, Rudy. How we doing, lads?
You, Alex. How are you, bud?
Good
stuff. Evening, Alex.
Good stuff. I'm buzzing for this game here now. Absolutely buzzing for it. And you've got to remember, we're Scottish champions here in Merit. And if the Rangers players play their capabilities, everyone 8 out of 10, we'll win this tie. We'll win it in 90 minutes as well.
On yourself, pal.
If we play, we win. Rudy Bear.
Exactly.
Yeah, all the time. You always say it, Ox, and you're right, mate. We've got the talent, and we've got the attacking prowess up front. We've got great midfielders when they're totally on the ball, and that's where the game will be won and lost tonight. It'll be the midfield for me, Ox, as it is 99% of games. But Alex, right, we play the night. Morelos and Kent and Aribo are all up for it tonight. They'll 2 or 3 goals, hopefully.
Right.
We play, we win.
All right, we've been joined also by Big Al, all the way from Australia. How we doing, big man?
Morning, boys. Wait a minute to shut the laundry door. She's got to do the washing.
Laundry door?
Carry on, Matt. Carry on. I heard when I woke up this morning, I've seen that 55. I was the same. I thought that was his house up in East Kilbride. And he never got sacked because he was cutting the grass. He got sacked because he was smoking the grass. And the boss thought he might just be a wee bit hard work. You know what I mean? It might just be a wee bit hard work. I'm excited today, but I was talking to Fox. I can't seem to get the game on that Rangers TV.
Right.
So you've got my email address. Could you maybe email me? Don?
Well, mate. Hang on, mate, in the call. Just hang on and we'll sort it, yeah?
Excited for this morning. I'm after the day. I got rain.
If you look in your Skype message, mate, yeah?
Okay. Where's that? I've just got it on the phone.
It'll come up in the chat, yeah?
Right, okay. Aye, thanks very much. Aye, excited. I think we're at home. We're strong at home. And I was watching some football. There was an interview, and I think it was that Tuchel, the Chelsea, and he's kind of summed things up for me. People don't want to play Rangers. The Scottish media can say what they want, but we've got a record in Europe. We're strong. People don't want to play us. You know what I mean? There's a lot of compliments coming for the Sparta, the Prague team. I think they might be just running scared. Can you hear me? Hello? No. Hello?
Hello, Al. I can hear you, mate.
Yeah, I can hear you as well, Al. I can hear you too, pal. All right.
Aye. So I think they might just be running scared a wee bit.
Did I hear you saying it's raining over there?
Aye, bucketing down. It's like a tropical storm.
Oh my God!
Shut down for 5 days.
Oh dear.
You could get naked and have a shower in it right enough. I don't know how she's wanting me to dry the washing because I refuse to put the tumble dryer on. I'm not putting that on. No danger.
That's because you don't know how to do it.
Oh, I know how to do it. I'll unplug that thing.
I'm not a fan of these things neither. Anyway, we've been joined
the electricity bill.
Oh, big man, take your horn out your purse. We've been joined by Stevie from Oslo.
Hi guys.
How we doing, mate? All right?
I haven't been this nervous since the night I popped my cherry. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you've got some memory.
It was only 2 years ago.
You're also a liar.
Can you remember what the guy's name was?
It was a horse.
He was brought up a farm. Meh.
Man, it was a horse named Bobby, but anyhow, I'm just watching the Tottenham game actually. They're 1-0 down. Dynamo Zagreb 1-up against Tottenham.
I was taping that. I was going to watch it later, Stephen.
Sorry.
That's all right. I'm only joking, mate. I'm only joking.
But man, at this stage of the competition, anything can happen. But I am super nervous. I was a wee bit surprised with it.
What's the score going to be?
I'm going to say something crazy. I would like to say 0-0, but I'm going to say like 3-2 Rangers, 4-3 Rangers. It's going to be one of those blimmin' games, you know.
Would you make it that, Alex?
I don't think it'll be 3-2, but I mean, that's Silly's opinion. This will be a 8 kg game, but as I say, Rangers, all 8 out of 10 of the players will get there, and I'm sure we'll get 2-1 victory. You've got to remember, European football's Stevie Gerrard and they've got it to a T here. We've played all over Europe, and this is just another fixture of us. And we'll beat this team. We've seen the best of them in the first 25 minutes. Rangers come into the game. And keep the faith here. Rangers have got a result tonight.
Well said.
No doubt about it. We're going to win, but all I'm saying is it's going to be one of those games, you know, hand in heart as it usually is with Rangers in Europe. But the only surprise was the Hollander thing. I only learned that by listening to you. The thing with European football over here, I have to find one of these wee illegal streams because I don't have it. Aye, so it's a nightmare.
Never.
We don't condone it.
No, we can't.
No, we can't.
You got to do what you got to do, you know.
You're a performer as well, Steve. That's people taking money away from the performing arts of football.
Aye, well, if it's Sky Sports or BBC, to hell with them, you know.
You've got to do.
That's why he's in Oslo.
You do theatre.
That's why I'm paying £10 a pint. But guys, I love you and leave you. I just thought I'd phone in, and we're going to win. We're going to win. It's going to be a tight one though. But yeah, of course we're going to win. Man United in the quarters.
Oh right.
There we go.
Speak to you later. Big Al, I'll get
Cheers,
you a ticket
guys.
for that one.
It's what?
I'll get you a ticket for that one, the quarterfinals, Man U.
Oh, aye. That's the only thing. I'll not be able to travel, man. It's a nightmare.
Okay, we'll bring you back through America and Hawaii and that. We'll get you in.
Oh, that sounds all right,
Aye.
Colombia.
Colombia.
I go and see Morelos.
Aye, I'll go and do some charity work for him.
That's exactly what you should do.
Shelf a few pounds. Remember you used to shelf the Kit Kats, remember?
Aye.
Look, it's I don't think they liked it. I think they threw what they had at us last week, and they weren't successful. So I think tonight, and with everything that's going on about the club, I mean, we go out there with our heads held up high and our chests out, and we'll be pumped for this game. And as the other caller just said there, we've got a phenomenal European record, and also we've got a manager that seems to know how to navigate the European football matches. So I don't know, maybe even just a 1-0 will do us, even if it's a 0-0.
I'd take that.
Aye,
doesn't matter. It's all about getting through if you can.
Well, that's it.
Aye, result doesn't matter. No result matters. Alright, how we doing, big mate?
Aye, good.
Any result does, as long as we qualify. I don't care how we qualify, but I've just got a funny feeling it's going to go right to the wire. Maybe even penalties. It's just my feeling,
we'll go right to the final.
I'll see after the last. If we get the last day and Monday's draw, I think something's happening here, mate. And it reminds me of 2008. There's too many wee sort of permutations that's happened. I think we could, mate. I don't fear anybody.
No, I don't think they'd like to play us. You know what I mean? They made you
can I ask you a question? I can ask you a question, big man. I know at the very start you want to one of Gerard's most favourite fans. How do you feel the guys do?
Yeah, you take a note of the questions you ask. Anyway, we've been joined for David.
He's growing on me. He's growing on me.
He's grown on him. He's got a wart like that as well, poor Bear. We'll be joined for Dave for Cumbernauld. Evening, Dave.
Evening, everybody.
How we doing?
I'm really looking forward to the match. Really looking forward to the match tonight, guys. I reckon we'll come away with a 2-1. Did you see Morelos' goal in that training session? What a goal! I think that might come in.
You know the last person I've seen hit them in like that, Dave? You know the last person I've seen hit them in like that?
Well, do you know, he was hitting them in beforehand. Do you know, I think that might be a wee tactic tonight, maybe, because their goalkeeper didn't look up too much.
That was... Listen, I think that's why I think the Hollander no playing. I think he gives us a threat of battling and doesn't it set pieces, but hopefully Stevie G's got it right, Davey, yeah?
Well, Rangers and Stevie G have not given me a reason to doubt them all year. You know, I believe in the team. I really did. There's nobody out there that I'm fear to. Any man, you couldn't say that 2 or 3 years ago. I mean, after we got beat by Progress, Niederkorn. I believe in that team. I think we'll get a 2-1 victory tonight. We'll go into the quarterfinals. We'll get an English team and we'll shut a few mouths up down south as well.
Oh, I like it, Alex. That will do you, won't it?
That's quite good. I agree there. That'd be ideal. As I say, it's all down to the Rangers tonight. Big Balogun at the back's probably good moving always pace, just to do a bit of covering up. But we're all there for the beginning. Every one of the Rangers players on. It's a sale on the button in that. We all get a result here. I think we've played better teams than them, and I've stood up for this team. I was the one that brought up how good they were. We've played better teams. Benfica, they're technically better. I know they're stronger than this team, but this will come into it. And I believe Morelos could be the goal scorer who won it. And we Hadji will come on at some point and turn the game.
Oh, I see where you're coming from there. I could have a part to play. Rudy Bear?
I would think so, Ox. I mean, it's a good bench as well, you know. To bring Hadji on, we maybe for needing a goal, we're about 20 minutes to go. He's got the eye for a pass, Hadji. I know he's not everybody's favourite player, Ox. I know you love him, but some people are no. But the boy's got an eye for a pass, Ox, you know, and he's had about 13 assists or something like that this season. So, you know, he affects games. He scored goals. You know, he scored goals in big European nights for us. So, a good player to bring off the bench. I think he's certainly got a part to play at some point tonight.
Put Ben away. I wanted to know we talked up Hadji. He's a big fan of Hadji. He thinks he still could have a part to play. I was speaking to him. Yeah, I get it. It's all about a squad tonight, Dave. Not just about 11 men on the park, yeah?
You know, it's that team spirit. We've had it the full year. There's that feeling about the team that even if something was to go wrong, we'll go get together and we'll get the 2 goals that we need to go through. I think obviously with Prague they're quick down the sides last time, but I think there's been Gerard's seen something, and that's why he's changed the line up a wee bit. And you know, I really do think it'll be Morelos who score with that goal in the training pitch. You don't train for something to do something like that unless you're going to do it. So I think he spotted something, and we're going to go through to the next round. We're going to go all the way, lads, and we're going to face an English team next, and we'll shut up a few mouths, as I said before on. So let's back the Rangers.
Like your style, mate.
Yeah. Big Al, let's back your Rangers.
Oh, definitely. As I said before, I think teams will not like playing us. We've played as a team all season. Some games that they just kind of pull out the bag the last minute, things like that. We're the champions of Scotland, so it's great being the champions, but also putting on a good show in Europe. You know what I mean? It had other champions of Scotland. We're getting pumped in Europe. No, us. We're starting to build a European pedigree. We've not won nothing yet in Europe, but still we'll get big games coming. So yeah, teams will not want to play us, and we are the Rangers.
Here's a start for you, Alex from Wishaw, yeah?
Okay.
If we win tonight, that's us won more knockout ties this year than that mob have won since 2003.
Unbelievable, isn't it? It's just unbelievable. And Stevie G, we believe in. He's the guy. He'll guide us through the night. His tactics and that. I'm almost sure of it.
Yeah. I look forward to it. I believe the draw's tomorrow, yeah? Yeah, the draw's
Friday
tomorrow.
morning, yeah. I think it's Friday at 12 o'clock, I think it is.
Oh dear, here we go again. But hopefully we'll go to get a job done first and foremost tonight. Bridgeman.
What can I say? I'm so looking forward to this. You know,
Aye, mate.
I was ready to get a wee wind up going.
I would take a Bridgeman tonight, mate.
Me too, 100%. I'll go for 1-0, obviously. You know, you're just saying there, that's going to be some statistic. If Rangers can pull it off tonight, that will be some statistic about the amount of ties we've won. That is just fabulous. Just utterly fabulous. So that's to do this in 2003. Wow, what can I say? Can I just say to other Rangers fans all over the world, and particularly Rangers fans on here.
We're not finished yet.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were. Okay. I'm away.
A bit sharp.
I was asking the question about...
Apologies to everybody. Apologies. I'm just desperate to get in there.
Aren't we all?
What did he say? She never performed with animals, children and Bridgeman.
Classic. You're class.
Every day he does one. Every day. What a man. Right, okay.
He's just like my sex life. He was a bit premature there.
See how relaxed everybody is now? Everybody's relaxed now, see? A couple of jokes here and there and that's it. But
Makes a big difference. Makes a big difference.
You're right, Budgie, man. Just get the jersey on the park now. That's all we're looking for.
You make a really good point there. Over this season, we've all gradually relaxed. The team and the club must be feeling the same. You know what I mean? And things will be easier. Everything's easier if you're relaxed. You know, they're going to with confidence, having a joke and a laugh in the change rooms. A year or two ago, that wouldn't have been happening. Everybody would have been panicking.
You know what it is, Al? You know what it is, Al? They've gave us performances to be confident in them. That's what it is this season, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas last season, second half of last season, domestically especially, you didn't know what you were going to get, you know. But this team this season, they just took it to a completely another level, completely, Al. And they're giving us week after week after week. They're giving us performances to be confident in that they can get the job done.
Aye. But I'm just saying how we are relaxed on here and everybody's joking and laughing and that going into this match with a bit of confidence. That must be reflective of the team as well, because they've made us feel this way, so they must have made themselves feel that way.
Yeah.
Every hurdle's been put in front of us. We've got over it. There's no doubt tonight. This is just another one.
You know, guys, I still think this team are a smashing side. I mean, a smashing side. And they put us through the ringer in the first 30 minutes last week. I hope we don't let them do that to us tonight again.
I think you're right there, Bridge, but I think, let's just say 50% of that was where there was a 10-minute spell in that when Stephen Davis didn't make a pass. You know what I mean?
I honestly think that's how good they were. They managed to stop people like Stephen Davis actually playing football for us. Okay, it was only for a few minutes. But nevertheless, there's no rhythm getting on. But they started to get some rhythm going. So I really do think they're a really good team. And we need to watch it. I'm just hoping the team watches it, that's all.
Again, it's not going to be a walk in the park, mate. I think you're right. It should be a real good game. And you can tell by the anticipation, Alec, and then that everybody's looking forward to it with a real good game of football. A game that you're not certain to win and you're going to see. Two teams won it.
Absolutely. This is the games that you want to see in this European level. I mean, they're going to get difficult. Bridgman's right enough about how they were in the first 25 minutes and that. But once Rangers get control of the game, they came away and they brought in. We bit of luck we could have won the game at the end up. I know McGregor made the save in the last kick of the ball, but the chances we had as well. So a different game tonight you're playing at Ibrox. And I'm almost sure we'll get a result.
I think the thing
here's another stat for you, Bridgeman. You there?
Yep, I'm that.
See, when we won the Cup Winners' Cup, we never scored one goal into the Copland Road end.
I'd have been disappointed.
There you go. Some useless information tonight, Rudy, eh?
Well, that's why I listen to the show, Ox. What I came away from the game last week, Ox, as much as they had that 25-minute, 30-minute spell in that first half, it was noticeable to me, over the second 45, I thought we were the better. But also something else I came away from the game, even, take McGregor's world-class save in the last minute of the game away. How many other saves did Alan McGregor have to make?
One punch, mate. One punch.
That was it. And that's
anyway, Bridgeman, we have reached that time. It's time to go and get ready for the match.
Yes. This time. Please, let it happen this time. Can I just say, please, I'm so looking forward to the game, guys. So looking forward to it. To all the Rangers fans all over the world, in particular Rangers fans on here on Rangers Radio, every single one is. Let's hear it for the Rangers. Everybody keep it going and get in there for the Rangers, because the Rangers really need us. Come on, Rangers. At least 1-0 tonight for the Rangers. Keep it going.
Listen, thanks to all the callers. Thanks to Bridgeman. Thanks to Fox and Old School Boy for doing the technicals. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle. We'll be joined by Linda. Obviously, there's potential for extra time, but we'll be back 15 minutes after the final whistle. Thanks for listening. Come on, cheers. Take it away, Old School.
Come on, Teddies. That's it.
They come from all of Glasgow, they come from near and far. They come from every Highland glen, from here to Lochnacar. They sail from dear old Belfast to the bonny banks of Clyde. They gather round to Timeless Park and loudly sing with pride. Oh yeah, it's Harry Shearer, Probin, John Gregg, McKinnon too. There's Baxter, Henderson, George McLean, they proudly wear the blue. There's Miller, Brandon, Wilson, what better could you want? Plus 70,000 Rangers fans that proudly sing this chant. Oh yeah, it's R-E-N-G and R-N-S. In case you didn't catch it, then I'll set your mind at rest. Oh yeah, it's R-E-N-G and R-N-S. They're the boys that blew the Bible side of Scotland's very best. Richie Shearer, Probin, John Gregg, McKinnon too. There's Baxter, Henderson, George McLean, they proudly wear the blue. There's Miller, Brandon, Wilson, what better could you want? Plus 70,000 Rangers fans that proudly sing this chant. Oh yeah, it's R-E-N-G-E-N-R-N-S. In case you didn't catch it, friend, I'll set your mind at rest. Oh yeah, it's